Using led to me getting fired from most of my jobs. I had a hot temper and I would freak out at people.
Not anymore, mind you. It's been over a year since clean and sober 38-year-old Chad Ellis messed around with what he calls mood and mind-altering substances.
I was starting to take pills and any other things that would kind of come my way, and I would be like, oh, okay, I'll try that.
He blames his former addiction on moving around a lot as a child. In social settings, he says he had trouble fitting in.
Everywhere I went, it was really difficult and I felt really nervous. I guess I had sort of a social anxiety. And if I just partook in a little bit of certain substances, it made me feel like I fit in. All of a sudden, really, you're spending every day looking for something to get high or drunk on, right?
His wake-up call came one day after blacking out while using a soldering iron to cook up his next hit.
The soldering iron was actually right here on my eye, and I singed this whole area around my eye. Using could have made me lose that eye completely. And how lucky I was that I didn't singe that eye to the point that it was ruined forever. Which one's gonna fly the best? Or the worst.
So Chad checked himself into a treatment center in Vancouver.
My marriage was totally falling apart, so it was just time when I just reached out and made a couple calls.
With support from his wife Jennifer, Chad found out about the LifeRing alcohol and drug peer support group in Victoria.
Not bad for a rusty guy.
There he was introduced to Michael Walsh, the man responsible for bringing LifeRing to Victoria in 2008.
Well, I think community-based support groups are an integral part of one's recovery. There's no one-size-fits-all, so everyone needs to choose what works for them.
And LifeRing really emphasizes choice.
Chad is now choosing a sober lifestyle. He wants to go back to school in 2014. He's also enjoying his long-time hobby, playing games of disc golf on the property that he's renting near Prospect Lake.
Unlike frisbees, it's meant to be thrown, not caught. So just hucker.
And the success of community-based support groups is built upon peer support.
Nice.
So everyone who attends our groups are coming from a different perspective. So the beauty of being in a LifeRing meeting is that you're learning from each other.
Look at how good it went. That's my favorite. Don't ever touch that again.
We really want people to get back to living, and Chad is a perfect example of what getting back to living is all about.
In 2012, 4,700 visits were made to LifeRing meetings on Vancouver Island. Each meeting requires a facilitator, volunteers who demonstrate leadership and success from within the program.
There you go. Look at that, right to the target even.
Chad is now in a place where he feels he can help.
By helping myself and patting myself on the back and being nice to myself and empathetic to myself, that it becomes really natural to do those things for other people. And with that, you form truer relationships as opposed to just scratching on the surface with people.
He's someone who has been there, done that, so he knows the process and he's come out the other end in a positive way.
LifeRing is calling out for donations as this registered non-profit organisation changes one life at a time. In West Saanich, I'm James Green.